non chansa, tema che sa non vola, piange giorno giorni, tema giorni se sura, todo canto amoro, chiedi Gesù la giorni, singhi la chiesa Gesù, Guru Brahmasi Dio, Ogelu Dinantansa, Brahma Gesa Dongola, Piace Giovino Giovine, Prima Giovine Sesuda, Kodo Canto Mangogo, Chiedi Gesù la Giovine, Grazie Gesù, Guru e Dio.
Demonstration，我个人说法典礼。
那个我看。哦，呀，我就我跟老婆没我觉得就老有我跟老这个，这家人我也就我也我做这家伙这老家这我罗那么。老婆老就像人民你这那这帮哎呀那哎呀也给那那就人民你那人民你也那人不也人我们人的也的也妈没没也老的，活老人不也那活人不也怎么人不也人不人不也人不人不也。大小人不行，我别人不行，这些白也蒙蒙，要么这我么路嘛，阿拉么别多么，这别么那那么这叫么你么，大我人不行，多这个么这别讲的，我说那都没有，我就不说说话嘛，到我没我那些也到我的老人家到我。这我就别把这老妈那我那老钱我不我就我的钱这边年都就都现在到多少我就能给到多年别人家那些老的老我就别钱就路好在心 ye yo ye la guru na na me na 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 me ya na ya me yo.
Speak the Dorje with name Dorje.
So, so good evening. I'll be speaking in English this time, and I also believe most of you, if not all of you, can understand English, or at least some English. Those of you who have difficulty, then maybe somebody please translate, just roughly translate for one another. Then你们在座谁听不懂英文呢？听不懂英文的就你们互相翻译了啊。OK。今天我们要做的就是这个活供。So we'll be doing this Dorje Khadro Fire Puja. Of course, what I want to say is traditionally this Fire Puja is not done in this way. Okay, this Fire Puja is one of the 9 preliminaries in the Gelupa tradition, where actually everybody have to do this yourself. You have to do this yourself, and you have to count the number of times, at least 100,000 times, to offer this. To offer this your negative karma that is sucked in by a scorpion. Okay, so the black sesame seed is made into a scorpion shape, and then during the time that you are supposed to break the scorpion pinch the scorpion into pieces, and then you offer into the fire, and then you count how many times you put inside, how many times you need to accumulate to at least 111,111. Ordinarily, I think in people's house, people's home, may be possible to do in Malaysia, but in Singapore it's almost impossible. Yeah, a lot of fire alarm will be set off. Okay. So most people in Malaysia over here, you all live in landed property, so I guess the density is not so strong. It's not so dense. So maybe it's possible for you all to do actually do this practice here. So I want to introduce Lama Ku. So there's the Lama right in front. Okay. Yeah. So Lama Ku is like my elder brother. He's also like one of my first teacher when I was very young. I was a teenager, 15, 16 years old. Yeah, I went to monastery, and then anything I don't know, I asked him. He was manager in Kopan monastery, one of the most senior manager, and he was also later being asked by Soba Rinpoche to become his personal scribe and attendant and everything. So Lama Ku will be doing all the texts for Lama Soba Rinpoche, rearranging and everything. And so Lama Ku actually is already qualified to become like Geshe. He's very, very educated. He's very, very scholarly. He knows many, how to do many pujas and everything. Yeah, and he's very, very humble. So I want to say is, all of you should pray that Lama Kedup can stay long in Malaysia. Yeah, and that Lama Kedup become your teacher. So most of you like to say, oh, there's no monk here, there's no monk here. So Lama Kedup stay here. Arrangement is Lama Kedup to stay 3 months here. I hope your government allow him to stay. Yeah, he only has a one-time entry into Malaysia. So it's not like he can come here and then go out and then come back in, because Nepali passport doesn't. Malaysia government didn't give multiple entry visa for him. So I do hope that Lama Kedup can stay for 3 months, and that I'm very, very sure Lama Kedup will be able to guide you all, to teach you all. For all the 9 preliminaries, Lama Kedup knows how to do all of them. Okay? Yeah, how to do the cha-chas, how to do the water bowls, how to do the mandala offering, how to do prostration, right? Anything that you don't know, anything you're not sure, anything you're not confident, anything you hear, but then different tradition say like this and like that, right? Better you ask Lama Kedup. Okay? Lama Kedup knows very well entirety how to do all to explain the Guru Puja, explain Yamataka practice and everything. He received all the transmissions and everything, right? So he's very, very qualified. Lama Kedup is a very qualified Lama. So, so after the time that he helped to Lama Subrahmanyam for many years, then he was appointed to become the school principal in Mount Everest region. So Lama Kedup taught for 7 years as school principal and teacher. He taught for 7 years up there in the Mount Everest region, right, in the Solukhumbu region. Here is very cold, but this thing is going straight at me. Yeah. So, so Lama Kedup he taught for 7 years in the Solukhumbu region, Mount Everest region, and so after that, then Lama Subrahmanyam told him, says that he was going to have some obstacle, and he should not stay up in the mountains he should not stay up in the mountains, and he should return to Kathmandu as quickly as possible. And just slow the speed down. Oh yeah. If not, later this part turns blue. Okay, so Lama Kedup knows a little bit of Cantonese, knows a little bit of Chinese. So 你们跟他们讲话。Okay. The reason why he knows Cantonese is because he stayed in my parents' house for 4 years in Singapore. Okay, Lama Kedup is also fully. He graduated also from Australian University in computer science, right? So he's really very qualified. He knows even the computer stuff and everything. So you see, he's a simple, like a quiet old man. You know? He's already 60 years old. Huh? Yeah. So Rinpoche asked him to come down from the mountains, but Rinpoche didn't tell him what obstacle he had. So as he came down, he returned to Kathmandu, and sure enough, then his obstacle manifested. He got a heart attack, right? And then so he went for heart bypass in Kathmandu. So he survived and doing very well after 1 year plus. he still does get tired. So when he's here, please offer him healthy food. Okay? Offer him healthy food, bring him for a walk, bring him for hot spring. Yeah? Bring him for hot spring, no, it's true. Bring him to KL, bring him to Penang. Request Lama Kedu to give talks everywhere. Okay? Everywhere in Melaka doesn't necessarily just just here in Teaching Chuling. Right? Yeah, so Lama Kedu is very, he has a lot of wisdom. He has a lot of, he's very intelligent. He's very sharp-minded, very sharp-minded. He can win a debate, he can defeat you very quickly. Especially those of you who think you are for those of you who are the bao ting gang and the thịt chuối cay, you know. All the bao ting gang, thịt chuối cay, then please, you can try to debate with Lama Kedu and you try. It's good because you will learn Dharma in another way. You will learn Dharma in another way. Those of you who like to argue and this and that, then please learn from Lama Kedu, right? How to win an argument with grace and elegance. Honestly, we may argue, but how to do it elegantly and gracefully, right? Without the crazy emotion, with logic, with respect, and everything. So Lama Kedu very well versed with all the Dharma texts. Okay, every morning if you all want to offer him breakfast, you have to ask him what time he want to eat, because he wakes up very early and he do his prayers and this and that. So you have to adjust your timing with his morning ritual and prayer. 长话短说，Lama Kedu 是可以，他已经是格西了，他已经是有这个资格做格西了，只是他没有去考试，所以他也不需要去考试，他已经懂得很多佛法文思修的东西，他真的100%，我可以100%信任他。OK， so listening, contemplation and practice, 100% you can rely on Lama Kedu. Okay, even sometimes I'm not sure the things. I ask Lama Kedu. I said, this, where to find this, or where is this, where is that, and like that. Okay, so my best offering and present for all of you is Lama Kedu here. Yeah. And so I'm doing this not because James requested me to please introduce Lama Kedu and this and that and stuff like that. I don't need anybody to request. I will automatically introduce who this Lama is. Okay. What is the meaning of Lama? Lama means heavy. Okay, heavy with merits, heavy with wisdom, heavy with good qualities. Okay, that's why they say we say do Lama Choba. Lama Choba means offering, Lama offering. Right? What does this mean? It means you are making offering to the Lama who is heavy with qualities. Okay, so in this way it is very important. You recognize who you are learning from. Okay, you must recognize who you are learning from. You must know who this Lama is. Okay, it's not like 来做法会去请一个塞公来帮你叮啷墙了之后，那烧点金子 ，after that 就 OK 了，就补运了So it's not a matter of that doing prayer, then after that get rid of your bad luck and life goes on. Okay, so I'm sure you are not so shallow 了，没有这么肤浅了，好像利用出家人这样So anyway, that's the part about Lama Kedu. So today we are going to do this Dorje Khadro Fire Puja, but which I want to say, if you want to learn how to do it yourself, you should learn from Lama Kedu. Okay, you all can learn from yourself. You go and get a charcoal stove in your house, how to do everything Lama Kedo knows how to do. I think he even knows how to, he even probably even knows how to do some of the dharmas. I think he should know. I'm not so sure. Nice or not nice, it doesn't matter because Geshe Jingmei definitely he could do very, very nice. Yeah. So on your side, on your side, and on your side and on my side, our side is, what is the purpose of doing? What's the purpose of learning the Dharma? Today somebody said to me, "哦，这里的众生很需要法，很需要法。The beings here need Dharma." So I explained, if the beings here need Dharma, that means it's due to ego. What do you mean by need Dharma? When you need something, that means there's a craving for something. But generally speaking, because we are ordinary samsaric beings, we will definitely have attachment, have needs and this and that. So gearing the need for online shopping, for scrolling, brainless scrolling on an iPad or a mobile phone, or just press the TV. I think the latest thing that everybody got this black magic is online shopping. 对吗? Hello? How many of you never do online shopping? Never. Wow, everybody online shopping. Only got one Amma here never do. Right? Amma from Singapore never do online shopping because she need to go physical shopping.
She asked her grandchild.
Yeah. So what is important is you must understand Dharma that you learn can only help you if you actually not just listen but digest. Listening to the Dharma is important because when you listen and you digest, then you will have a small change in the degree of the way you think. Okay? Because if it affects you and you feel, oh yes, what you say is correct, then if I think, reflect, and then I feel, and then I decide, oh yes, then I change. Because on our own, it's very difficult to change ourselves, and it's very difficult to change other people. If you think that I can change you, you are wrong, because only you can decide to change. If you think that Lama Kedo can change you, you are also wrong, because only you can decide to change. If you think that listening to teaching on YouTube can change you, you are wrong. Okay? But there is an input. You need to have, how to have a change in your thinking is you need to accumulate merit also. Okay? If you have no merit, okay? Chinese there's a proof of this term. Chinese Mahayana also say 福慧双修，对吗？先修福，再有慧。First, you need to accumulate merit. Then, at the same time, you must listen and study. Some people need to read, some people need to hear. Whatever the case, read and hear, and through the accumulation of merit, you will actually be able to digest. Okay, so You must understand, marriage is like pre and probiotic. You can eat all the food, but you cannot digest. You're also bloated. You also suffer. You also have sooner or later have stomach flu, have this, have that, all kinds of problems. So marriage is to be understood like probiotic, prebiotic, and digestive enzyme, maybe drink Yakult or whatever. Okay, somebody asked me to, many times many people ask me, how should I see marriage? How should I see wisdom? So what is wisdom? Maybe for simple sharing will be, wisdom will be your ability to understand and decide how you want to respond and not react to things. Okay? There's a difference between respond and react. Reaction is very much like that of反应. Okay? So to respond is after you, whatever happened, you think, you reflect, and then you decide, and then you slowly 回应. 反应跟回应不一样. Okay? So many people, including all ourselves, naturally is 反应. Very naturally is we first thing do is we do reaction. Okay? Because this is what we expect. Press the button, light is on. Press the button, light is off. Press, aircon is on. Press, aircon is off. Must have instant reaction. Yeah. 回应 is, maybe cook rice in a clay pot. You must understand the rice, understand the water, understand the fire, how long to cook, strength of the heat. You must understand so many things and with experience. Okay? So, to have wisdom is like, to have wisdom is to understand it as 要研究. Okay? Yeah. 有智慧从哪里来？就是要慢慢研究出来，而不是讲说有智慧，就是马上一想一听就是这样的啊。So our life, the most important, and what is the proof of this? What is the proof that it is important to listen to the Dharma, to study the Dharma? Okay, to listen and study. The proof is that you look at those people, many people who don't listen and study the Dharma, they can meditate for a long time. Om 有神通看到观音妈来，看到大伯公来，看到什么来 ，OK， until they all tell me, and then I say, so 什么来，okay, yeah. Some people like to tell me they can see this, they can see that, they can do this, they can do that, and everything, or they can feel this, they can feel that. The most important is, or they can meditate for a very long time. All are good. Okay, I say all are good. The main thing is don't be stuck there. Don't be stuck there. We must really continuously, once you adjust your viewpoint, and then you continue and meditate, then you will have progress. Okay? It's like one left leg and right leg. If you just meditate, yes, you can have great concentration. Okay? So, you can have great concentration or you can have great awareness. Yeah? But just either one cannot have a result of enlightenment. Okay? So you need to have awareness. So meditation have two practices to meditate, to meditate and generate awareness. And just have awareness doesn't give result. Also, we need to have special insight and concentration. If you don't concentrate, also have no result. So I want to say, Lama Ku is also a very good meditator. This is the time, Lama Ku here, please learn meditation from him. Right? Every day he meditates. Every day, all the time, I see his free time, he sit there and he's meditating. Yeah. This is the time. Organize meditation class. Right? Organize Dharma talk. And seriously learn something good and positive from Lama Ku. Okay? And then learn the way of behavior. Don't practice the Dharma and still continue to talk very loud and become very sampat, Okay? The purpose of, so many people say, oh, Vajrayana, very nice, I can be myself. Not wrong, you say like that is not wrong, but what does the myself mean, What does myself really mean? It means your Buddha nature. You can be your Buddha nature. Learning and cultivating the Dharma, learning the Dharma and cultivating the Dharma, 先学佛法，再修学佛法，先学再修学，慢慢就会有，身口意般的，身口意就会开始有成就。成就是什么的成就？成就就是你开始会，所谓的自在。很多人觉得说修行就是要怎么样呢？修行就是要定下来，定下来就平安了。定下来，你可能会失去你的菩萨心肠了，你会失去你的菩提心了。Okay, so many people think, oh, I practice and then I just can be calm, I can have a nirvana and liberation. Honestly, there is danger. There is danger that you will lose your bodhicitta vows. There is a danger that you will lose the vow that the heart of a bodhisattva, that is the spirit of enlightenment. Okay? So, all in all, you cannot say, I have a headache and just eat Panadol. This is what I'm saying. When you say, I have a headache, there's so many things to have to think about. Okay? Number one is, why do you have to observe your body? Observe if you have a water retention. Observe your age. Observe your height. Observe your fat and muscle ratio. Right? Have to observe whether you are the type of person you perspire a lot or don't perspire a lot. Right? Have to observe what is your body smell. Have to observe so many things need to observe. Have to see, right? What is the color of your eye? What is the situation of your tongue? Right? So many things to observe. Then you say, oh, your headache is maybe due to this, so avoid this, do more of the other thing. Then it becomes a resolution to that. Rather than just take one Panadol, painkiller, then after that, continue. Sooner or later, the sickness will still come back. So, similarly, right now we are doing this Dorje Khadro Fire Puja. We say we want to get rid of our problem. We say we want to get rid of our suffering. But very frankly speaking, after this, I'm going to give you all some time, maybe a 10-minute break. Have you all written up what you want to? All written? Okay? I want you all to think again after I talk. 我会 我讲了之后，我给你们10分钟，再去写。First of all, we all have problem, and we all only have one way, one result. That is, our body is going to die. OK， 我们大家只有死路一条的，对吗？谁有长生不老的 ？OK， 在我了解当中，无论不缺长生不老，他换他的身体，癌症换他的身体。Other than that， 我们大家只有死路一条，然后在死路一条的当中，我们还有很多种种的烦恼。Okay, so we only have one end, that is the body dies. And why are we so afraid of the death of this body? The reason is we are so afraid to lose our identity. All our year of struggle, our fight, our anger, everything that we want to achieve, we fight so much to achieve. In the end, we cannot get anything, any benefit out of it when it's time to die. 你要死的时候，全部你的身份、名利、地位，全部 everything is useless. I don't know whether you are king, you can be king, you can be tun, you can be dato, you can be everything. You know, you can be famous person and here and there and everywhere. Very frankly speaking, at the end of the day, everybody feels lonely. Everybody feels scared. 这里谁没有怕过的 ？Okay, everybody feels lonely. Everybody feels scared. And so, why Dharma activity is important? What is the purpose of Dharma? What is the purpose of Dharma Center? Is to look after one another. The purpose of Dharma Center is to look after one another. 有佛法中心，有寺院，就是要互相照顾。什么东西最重要？是人最重要，不是谁对谁错最重要。明白吗？谁对谁错最重要的话，没有人会来的。只要如果你想着这样做才对，那样做才对，你一定会很痛苦。Dharma Center is to focus on people. Just as Lord Shakyamuni Buddha showed the way of gentleness and kindness and compassion and loving kindness, right? Did Buddha say everything at the end of the day you will be judged? Did Buddha say that? Then why we behave like that? Why we judge other people? If Buddha never said that, then why we judge? Hey, you cannot like that, no. You come here, you must behave like that, or you must like that, you must like that, you must this and that. Okay? Nobody is angel and nobody is perfect. True? Okay? Nobody is angel and nobody is perfect. Even you, even me, nobody is angel, nobody is perfect. What is important is we support one another, never give up. Okay? Never give up in spirit, but give up the attachment to our problem. Almost all of us have one situation. For example, I don't say here, I say the students in America. My students in America. They have a special thing. I always joke with my American students, say, you guys have a special phenomena, special sign, special thing. What is the special thing? It's called, I call them, sometimes I joke, I say, you're really a sticker book. You know what's a sticker book? You know what's a sticker book? Children like to have sticker book, you know? sticker, cartoon sticker, okay? So why do I say that? I say that is because they actually like the labels, especially if it's a bad label. They remember all the bad things. For example, they go see doctor. Oh, you're diagnosed to have this and you're diagnosed to have that. And then somehow they embrace it totally. 好的听不进了，坏的100%听得进。那个医生讲说，哇，你有这个什么什么奇难杂症，哇，他就接受了哇，整个人很入神了，出来问了，医生讲我有这个嘞，还是你真的很自豪很骄傲，你有这个病是吗？对，他自己中国里就讲了，你是这样的 ，right? You behave very strangely. They go and see a doctor. Doctor say you have diabetic, you have diabetes, and you have arthritic something. I also don't know all the big words. I tell them say, oh, this the doctor say. Oh yeah, doctor say. Oh, some professor, some say. Oh, say then what happened? Oh, then they say just take medicine, take injection, then everything, then life goes on. Then you don't need to think about what you need to change in your diet, your lifestyle. Say no, just take medicine. So most of us are actually like that also, We don't think about how we change our body, our speech, our mind. We just think the doctor say that you are depressed, you are ADHD, you are, what's the other one? ADHD, depression, autism, yeah, you have autism and all these things, and then, suddenly, very big thing. Hey, my son got autism, okay, cannot study Chinese, hey, my son got ADHD, also on this, everything should be more easy. I don't know about Malaysia, Singaporeans are a bit crazy, they love the labeling. The West is the best, so they go kiss somebody's ass, somebody said, right? Yeah. So, I don't agree the West is best. I totally disagree. I also totally disagree that whatever people say you are, then you accept that you are. Okay? You know what this means? It means you are giving your power away to other people. If somebody say you are good, then you become very happy. Somebody say you are not good, then you become very sad. Then your power is distributed everywhere. What is your power? Okay? Your power, maybe I suggest you look at Lama Ku. Whatever I say, whatever you all do, he just sit down there. Really, this God, he has his own power. He is very well composed. And it's not his physical manifestation. His mind is actually very composed. Right? So, 这个自在是怎么来的 ？Inner serenity, how does it come about? It means we understand ourselves. We understand our body. We understand our speech. We understand our mind. And we accept it. First, we must accept it. Okay? We must accept our thinking have flaws. We must accept we have problems. And we must accept to surrender the problem. Some people they pray but don't surrender the problem, which a lot of us do that. Why? Because we are attached to the problem. If I don't have this problem, it's not me anymore. You believe that? If you are so attached to your problem that if you don't have that problem, or you think you're not like that, means you're not like that, and you're not you. You're lost. So, what is the proof of that? You see, actually you can be free of that problem, a particular problem. But you go to every temple and go everywhere and tell every sifu you got this problem. I got this problem, then this problem. You go to, I got this problem, then this problem, this problem. And then you go, I got this problem and this problem, this problem. We keep on repeating our problem like as though we cannot let go of the problem. Right? Some people say, some people say, oh, my husband run away, so my wife run away, oh, my business no good. You know, for fellow business no good one, but then they can survive and still drive Mercedes. You know? Really, I'm not joking. My observation, even in Singapore, some people, the moment they see me, oh, my business no good, this and that, then they keep on complain and complain and complain to me. Then I say, oh, not bad, huh? Can complain, and then got your business no good. Let go, mostly. Right? So it's really a habit, but they don't see it. Similarly, you don't see it. So why later on in your paper then, I want you to really to spend some time, 10 minutes maybe, to really think about what is it that you really want to let go. But if you don't have an idea, is to let go of your clinging to your problem. Okay? I would like you to write, what are you clinging about? For example, are you clinging to your identity? Are you clinging to your gender? Are you clinging to your name? Can I change your name? Right? You can change name. Why cannot change name? There are some things you cannot change. Okay? You can change sex, but you cannot change your parents. You cannot change your birthday. Right? But you can change sex and you can change your name. You can change where you stay, you can change your clothes and everything, change your fashion. Everything else can change, but you cannot change your parents. You cannot change your birthday. Okay? So, this is my advice. 这个就是我给你们的分享给你们的，就是你现在要用心的写在你的那个纸那边，说到底你肯放开什么？你肯放开什么？ Write down really what you allow yourself to be free. You allow your problem to go. And that is called real surrender. This is called real sacrifice. Self-sacrifice, this is the sacrifice. Okay? A lot of people think, 很多人想说，修行就是要牺牲，牺牲就是我苦就好，不要紧，你们好我苦，你们好就好，我苦。OK， 这个是错误的。This is wrong. Oh, you're good and I suffer, only I suffer. No. Real sacrifice means you sacrifice your attachment to your name, your fame, your honor, your problem, which equates to, how do you know? Now you ask yourself this question. 你要怎么知道？你要先问你自己，现在我要怎么样，或者多么多的自由？明白吗？你可能呢，你懂你不要什么嘞，可是你不懂要怎么自由嘞。你不懂你要怎么样的解脱你自己。Which means many people know what we don't want, but we do not know what we want. Right? So now, before we start this puja actually I do. Later on, everybody come collect one time. Then you think and you feel. You take on all this is the problem of my world and the external world. Outer world is the external world. Okay? Inner world, okay, is your own identity, your own life. Then what is your secret world? Only you know. Your deepest, darkest fears and secret, you write. I allow myself to be free. 我肯让自己突破跟解放自己，这个是真正的解放，明白吗？吉祥天母是我们佛教的真正的解放经。Honestly speaking, okay, who is our 解放军？就是我们的护法神。Right, Liberation Army. Okay, so now we have a 10-15 minute break. You want to go washroom, but really write down how do you allow yourself to be free. Write it down there, and later you will use that paper to collect your own bad karma and bad karma of the world, and then offer to the fire. Okay? Thank you. We have a break now.